Welcome to Raleigh, North Carolina. Carter Finley Stadium, home to the North Carolina State Wolfpack. And the fans here on this leg of Tobacco Road have been getting ready since early this morning. Little gets the blood boiling, quite like a rivalry game. Barbs, shots, trash talk, things that go on throughout the week will now all be settled on this field. As we'll see the number 8 team in the country, the Clemson Tigers, taking on another team from the ACC, the NC State Wolfpack. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. NC State with the kickoff team on the field and just about ready to start. Fielded in the end zone. It's Maffa. They drag him down at the 22. He gets turn out of the end zone and came up a little short. First down for this offense. Wide out in motion. Dropping back, it's Klubnik. He's got his man. At the 35, he's got room. Excellent job working through the air there, finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down. Fresh set of downs after the completion. Off the play fake on first down. Now rolling to the left. The quarterback scrambled around, but the defense able to scramble him and turn it into a sack.
Those play-action passes take a little bit longer to develop, right? Because you still have the fake, and then the quarterback turns his back to the defense, has to reset. You got to protect him a little bit better than that, or the fake's got to be a lot better.
The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Second down now after the sack. He's looking to throw. Fires to the big fella. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. I know you want to prepare for every game the same way, but there's just something different about rivalry games, Jesse.
It's because, Reese, I think players are aware that games like this define your legacy as a player. Your record in rivalry games is something that people are going to talk about for years and years down the road. You have got to show up and play your best football in games like this.
Clemson set up with another first down. He wants to throw. They're bringing heat. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack. And the Tigers want to crank the tempo. Quarterback changing the plays at the line. Looking for a man. It's Klubnik. Throws to the wideout. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
Well, the good news is he did a nice job reading the coverage. He knew exactly where to go with the football that time. Just a little bit too much on that pass. You wonder if that's just nerves. He's got to settle himself down a little.
On third and long, doesn't need to take the check down. He'll pull it down. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. And so on their opening drive of the game, they want to stay on the field, and the offense will go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. And it's incomplete. The long pass on fourth down is to no avail.
Hey, you come out early in the game, you're trying to send a message to your team that you're confident, you believe in them to convert these fourth downs. You didn't get that one, but don't let it be a detriment moving forward. If you want to stay aggressive, be that way throughout the course of the game.
On first down, here comes this offense. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. That's caught. It's Waters. Still running at the 40. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play. And you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
And the defense able to get pressure to the quarterback, and they've got everybody trying to swipe at the football, and the impact on the hit sometimes jars the ball loose. Great job with the pass rush and a better job forcing a turnover.
Pre-snap motion in the backfield. Looking downfield, it's Klubnik. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Oh, he can't hang on to the football. A big play sitting right there for the taking, and they can't get it done early in this one. Ball still at the 45 after the incompletion. They'll snap it 2nd and 10. Quarterback checking the play. After the incompletion, they go back up top. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
Well, the defense has been able to get after this guy early and often in this game, and it's affecting his accuracy, and it's affecting this offense's ability to throw the football consistently.
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Slings it downfield. Oh, man, another incompletion. That's 3 in a row.
It's so nice when you know it's 3rd and long, you know a pass is coming, you worked on it all week, get your feet set at the sticks, understand that quarterback's got to be rushed.
Oh, they're faking it. Using his legs to buy some time. And the pass goes incomplete, and they rise up to stop the fake punt on 4th down. They managed to get the throw off, but couldn't get the completion. You always wonder, why not just leave the offense out there and run a pass play? Looking to go up top on 1st down. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. This should be the last play of the quarter. Second and 10. He'll throw again. Finds his man. It's Concepcion. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down mark. Now facing a 3rd down as they come back to the line after the break. Back to pass, it's Bailey. It's caught. Hit the gas, kid, wide open ahead. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, North Carolina State. They can use this first score to sort of set the tone, guys, in this rivalry matchup.
Man, doesn't this feel good to come out, score early, get the crowd involved, get the nerves out of the way, Palmer, when you're playing in a big rivalry game.
Yeah, and I feel like momentum's always a big thing in any game, but in rivalry games, it's that much more important because everybody is going to feed off that first score now.
And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Wide receiver coming across in motion. He'll start this drive firing. Grabbed behind the line. It's Williams. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up. The Tigers moving quickly to the line.
Well, we see another catch by this guy. This defense is going to need to do a better job of tackling the catch. In coverage, I know they want to slap the ball away, but if you can't do it, you force the incomplete.
And the defense gets to the quarterback. This pass rush has just been relentless, and you can bet your bottom dollar they're about to bring the heat again. Motion from the offense. On second down, he'll fire. Caught in the backfield, it's Williams.
And a big key on that throw to the slot receiver, guys, is putting the ball out in front. The location of the throw is what helped that guy get extra yards after the catch.
It's third down now. They ought to be able to get off one more play before the 2-minute warning. Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers. Fires to the big fella. Put it right on him. Sweet play. Good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down. The Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. He turns that loose down the right side. Tipped ball, put it up for grabs, and I thought he had it, but somehow it slithered through his fingers. And here comes the offense on second down. He wants to throw it again. He's looking deep. Hits him inside the 20, still going. Touchdown, Clemson! And once he found some daylight, it was time to make a house call. Lining up for the PAT. Oh, they want the 2, and the holder tries to throw for it. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. NC State, 7, Clemson. Boy, they want to get this back right now, lining up for an onside kick. He's able to grab the football, and the hands team gets the job done.
We're only in the first half, and I don't think anybody had onside kick in the second quarter on their bingo card. They were trying to catch the opponent off guard, but it didn't work. Now let's find out what this offense could do. You've got to make them pay for gambling.
NC State sending the offense back onto the field. Jesse, a very productive drive last time, wound up with a touchdown.
Yeah, mixing and matching play calling really well. Nice balance on that last one, Dave. Let's see what they can do here in this next drive.
Yeah, and I don't expect anything different. When you put together a drive like that, I would do more of the same. Keep the pace, keep it going.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Back to throw, it's Bailey. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
You gotta love edge rushers. These guys in 4-3s, they are guys that can penetrate, get in the backfield. Watch the right end, get in there so quick. Does a great job rushing the quarterback, knowing when he gets there how to get that dude on the ground. Give me my sack.
Wide receiver now comes in motion. On 3rd and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Yeah, and on money down defensively, you got to find ways to affect the quarterback. Nice job by the defense, getting the pressure, getting to him, getting a hit on him, and forcing the incompletion, and now forcing the 4th down.
And chunk plays are the name of the game, and they get one here before the defense finally makes the stop. With a 1st down, they'll snap it from the 32. Looking to move it through the air. Grabbed in the backfield, it's Waters. Oh, better check some ankles. He makes a move and gets down to the 24.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
Love the physicality of this secondary on defense. That defender got to the football, was able to separate the receiver from the ball, and did it legally. Beautiful job.
Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. They'll leave the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the 1st. On fourth down, they're taking to the air. Takes a shot as he throws, and it never had a chance. Incomplete. A little over 20 seconds to play in the half as they take it on 1st and 10. To the air, it's Klubnik. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. Outside the pocket, lets it go. Complete downfield. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a first down. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. Trying to find his man on 1st down. Looking deep down the right side. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Tigers! They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is good, and the lead is 6. They wasted no time on that drive. Got it on their 25, and 2 plays later, they're in the end zone. That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. He'll come out throwing on 1st down. The short hands. It's Waters. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Going up top on 1st down. Pass is incomplete, and half comes to a close on that play. Go ahead and roll the dice to start this second half. They're lined up for an onside kick. They got it, able to recover the onside kick, and they get the offense right back out there. Welcome to the heart of Sooner Nation, Gaylord Family Oklahoma Memorial Stadium. And if you aren't familiar with the saying, Boomer Sooner, you will be soon enough. And boy, do we have a fun one ahead. Top 10 team, target on their back, going on their road and right into the snake pit. As we'll see the number 8 team in the country, the Clemson Tigers, taking on a team from the SEC, the Oklahoma Sooners. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. I guess they're not interested in kicking it away. They're lining up for an onside kick. They were ready for the onside kick and executed perfectly, and they secure the football. Here comes the offense on first down. He wants to start this drive with a pass. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. And the Sooners will hustle to the line. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down.
That's a nice run. This guy has it all, doesn't he? He has speed, he has shiftiness, and he has power. The power reminds me of an old, great Sooner running back, Marcus Dupree, arguably one of the most gifted runners college football has ever seen. A guy that didn't quite pan out at the NFL level because of injuries. This dude has it in him, though, and I'm sure he's reminding a lot of people in the stadium right now of good old Marcus Dupree.
And the offense clearly saying, we want to take those deep shots. We want to be aggressive. And I think that's a good strategy because it makes the defense really honor what you're going to do. And just missed a little bit, but I wouldn't be surprised if this offense finds a way to come back to some of those deep runs.
If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Everybody and their brother showing blitz. They're trying to get to it. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there.
You got to love that. On defense, one of the most critical statistics out there is how do you play on third down? How do you prevent the opponent from keeping drives alive? Right there, tackling the catch. You gave up the completion. Whoop-de-doo. You set up 4th and long. You're going to get the...
Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
The defense comes up big time on the 4th down play, trying to get the stop, making sure he doesn't get a first down. The fumble, it's just the icing on the sundae. That's fine. We'll take it, but more importantly, they got the big stop and turnover on downs.
Throws for the tight end. Fires and picked off. He would have loved to make the big return there, but he still gives his team the ball at the 37.
Not the start this kid was looking for. Very first pass of the day gets picked off. This is a defense that's got a lot of ball hawks on the back end, and he's got to be real careful with his eyes, not telegraph throws like he did right there. He's going to have to settle in.
Give to the back. And they try the middle of this defense, and that is not happening. They got nothing on the last play at 2nd and 10. Scanning the field, it's Arnold. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack. They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. It's caught downfield. And an explosive play has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line. The Sooners will line it up on 1st and 10. They'll keep it on the ground.
You know, runs like this oftentimes are like a boxer in a boxing match. Obviously, it's not a knockout punch, but these are body blows. As the game goes on, these small gains are going to turn into longer runs.
He's back to throw on 2nd down. Got his man. Just causing wreckage in the secondary. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Sooner! The Sooner schooner doesn't have a tight turning radius, but it can rev up the Oklahoma crowd, David.
Man, get them started, get them going early, test the limits, get in the end zone, get these people going bananas, just safely. You know, go bananas, go crazy, but, you know, don't do too much and don't, you know, just fall over in your seats.
And he tacked on the extra point. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. Fair catch called for and made. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. Well, let's see if this drive goes better than the last one. They were in and out quickly after the quick pick, David.
Yeah, first play, big mistake, man. Now, let's get this offense in a little bit of a rhythm. Maybe before you open it up again, Palmer, or do you trust him right away?
He seems to me like the guy maybe that just needs to kind of get into the flow of the game. So maybe you get the running game going here and just give him some easy looks to let him get lathered up.
Trying play action. Firing to the right, complete.
Well, the offense just taking what the defense gives them there. There's a lot of cushion out in coverage, so that was just too easy for the quarterback. Spits it out, and they pick up the first.
He stopped quickly, but not before he has enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll start the drive here with first down to open this period. Now the quarterback changing the original play call. Back to throw, it's Klubnik. Fires it down the seam. And that pass intercepted. Looking for more room. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Here come the Sooners ready to go on offense. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
And it was a nice job in play calling too, David, just giving the quarterback some easy looks and reads so he could go out and execute.
And he knew exactly where to go with the football. Everything looked really, really easy. He was hot. The ball was coming out of his hands. The defense better do something different.
Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. This time it's complete. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down. And this passing game has them calling Boomer and answering Sooner again.
And they're starting to get this crowd jacked up and this crowd riled up. And listen, they love their team. And, dude, think about all the success Oklahoma has had over the years. Different cast of characters. But one thing they always have, offensive success.
And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down.
A lot of times defenses blitz to stop the run. This very play right here, blitz the linebacker, but man, the offense did a great job. Everybody understood.
Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we'll see if the offense can build on this lead before the break. Quite a bit of work to do on third down from the 23, and this D would love to... And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
And when you run that screen, it takes a lot more time to develop because those offensive linemen, remember, they're going to block, release, and go get somebody. Quarterback's got to get rid of that ball a lot faster when you're running those screen plays.
And it's batted away, and the fourth down play doesn't convert. They'll give up the football. First down here for the offense. The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. Finds his man, it's Williams. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. He's going to pass. Got out of trouble and throws. Zings it complete to the right. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down. Clemson is quick to the line. Comes out throwing on first down. Pulls it in. It's Williams. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. He's looking to throw. Buys a little time. He'll pull it down and run. He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a first down.
I love the play call there, too, because second and short, defense is thinking you might run it. So you try to catch them off guard with the pass. Nothing there. Even if you throw an incompletion, you're going to have a chance to run it the very next play, but it doesn't matter. This guy's just so athletic himself. He's able to go get the first. Let's get a fresh set of downs.
And a 9-yard gain on first down leaves them with second and short. Clemson trying to put its paws on a productive red zone trip. Skips away from pressure. And the quarterback was trying to extend the play, and the defense brought it to a close. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. This third down play more than manageable from the 24. Can the defense stand tall? Feeling some heat. Trying to make magic with his feet. And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Not the most productive half for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. First and snagged in the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
One of the areas they really focused on for this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play just like he did right there for 6 points.
Into the end zone for the two-point conversion, and with that, they take the lead. So they got the touchdown, and as they kick off, really important for the defense to shut them down here. And the ball will make it into the end zone. No return on that one for a touchback. So Oklahoma has it again, and here comes the offense. This late in the half, you're behind. You'd love to create something before the break to build momentum, Jesse.
But you've also had some miscues on offense, a big part of why you're losing the game right now. I'd take it into halftime, make my adjustments, and come out ready in the second half.
Yeah, I'm going to take it into halftime too, Paul. But I'm trying to put some points up right here. Be aggressive, set the tone, be like, hey, listen, this is what you're going to...
And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. And the defense grabs it, and they're taking it the other way. Touchdown, Tigers. The defense takes matters into their own hands. They'll line up to go for two. You know, the defense is all about stopping teams, but when you have a chance to swing momentum, scoop it and score yourself, it is such a huge play.
Yeah, you just go over to the offense and be like, bro, we don't need you today. We got this. We'll score ourselves if we have to. Great job by the defense, doing what they need to do, and then go talk a little trash to the offense.
So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Back to throw, it's Arnold. Trying to get to it. He finds his man. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. He's looking for a man on second down. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. One more snap coming before halftime. On third and long, try to convert through the air. Incomplete. He took a shot on the final play of the quarter and couldn't quite find his man. I guess they're trying to send a message to start this second half, lined up for an onside kick. Not much drives more anxiety than waiting to see if the hands team can corral the onside kick, and they do. Wilson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. They have the lead to start the third quarter, but I'd imagine ball security was a topic at halftime.
Yeah, and I think you take the lead and you try to stay optimistic with your team, but you also say, guys, if we had taken care of the football, this lead would be even bigger. We might have already knocked them out already, Palmer.
It's just about eliminating the mistakes at this point. You're right. This thing would be over if they hadn't shot themselves in the foot. So ball security, that is at a premium as this game goes on.
To throw, it's Klubnik. Using the quick game. Gets him down at the 26. Big play there. Give him 15 yards on the game, and they move the sticks. Setting up for a 1st and 10 from the 26. Moving the running back, forcing the defense to adjust. Shoots it to the left. And he throws his 3rd pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. And he's brought down after the pick, but not before putting his offense in business.
I'll tell you what, defensive players don't always see where the ball is. They see the receiver and they get to chase him. A really good job seeing where the receiver is, going and making an interception, making a big play, getting the ball back to your offense.
They go to the ground. He's brought down, but not before they pick up the big 1st down.
You ain't getting by all these guys right up the middle unless your offensive line and your tight ends and everybody is putting in the work up front, committing to blocking. The running back does a great job finding the hole, exploding through. How about that nice, big, huge gain? If I'm the OC, let's call that one again.
They're going to ride this running back. Good blocking, good running, pickup of 6 out to the 30.
You see, they need more runs like that. It's just been so few and far between. Defensively, they've been in position. They've been winning their one-on-one battles, getting off of blocks and rallying to the ball carrier. This defense has done a nice job slowing down the run game thus far.
He hurls one deep down the left side. Oh, and it's picked off. Threw it right into the teeth of double coverage. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
And this ball looks like it just got away from the quarterback. I think he made the right decision. He was going to the receiver that seemed open, but just not very accurate on the throw, and that leads to the interception.
They're going to throw it to start the drive. Catch in the middle, it's Williams. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too, but don't forget, it's easier.
Another interception. This guy just can't find his own players. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
Well, the defense comes away with the pick there with their nickel personnel. I think moving forward, if you're on offense, when you see that personnel in the field, you want to run the ball against it because you got smaller guys out there. Or if you're going to throw, think about quick screens outside when you have tight ends flexed on the perimeter, bigger bodies blocking smaller guys.
They'll throw it on 1st down. Looking to the big tight end. He's got it. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. That's the way to start a drive. Now they'll snap it just shy of midfield. Looking for space. It's Barnes. You'll take 4 yards on 1st down every time, 2nd and 6.
Small gain, I know, but again, the defense knows he's going to run the football. He's willing to run the football, not just drop back and pass, make him honor the run game. You got to do a lot of this.
And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room. Might be decision time if the defense can get a stop on 3rd down from the 45. To the air, it's Arnold. Just a short pass to the tight end. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. Defense showing blitz, trying to rattle this quarterback.
That's the end of the 3rd quarter. With the score, 14.
1st down to start the drive after the break. He's looking to throw it. Got it in the middle. It's sharp. And that is good versatility there and a big hit from the backer in pass coverage. It's now second down after the short completion. He's looking to throw. Unleashes one deep. Throw to the end zone. Picked off. Going the other way, and he's got room. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position.
And that just kind of caps off this day. It's been a day with not a lot of rhythm, not a lot of timing, not a lot of guys on the same page, and they weren't right there, and the quarterback throws an INT, and this one is not looking good.
They'll throw it on first down. He's going up top. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up.
Man, and that's one he probably wants back. And sometimes you underestimate the speed of your guy or how fast he gets out there, and you could tell just threw that a little bit too far. His receiver didn't have the jets to go catch up with that one.
He's not afraid to go deep. And he pulls it in inside the 15-yard line. Touchdown, Clemson. What a catch and run for 6.
Well, in the modern era of college football, you're seeing more and more athletic tight ends, like what you just saw.
It's a fake. The holder's going to try to toss it. He is stopped short, and the fake will not work as he almost nudged his way in. After scoring that touchdown, they'll try to get it right back with an onside kick. They're on it. They recover the onside kick, and they get it right back.
It's one thing to be aggressive. It's another thing to be greedy, and that's what they're doing now. They've got the lead, and they're like, no, we're still going to go onside kick this thing and try to maintain possession and just not give you the ball back. And that's exactly what they did. They go out, they execute, they have it, and they're trying to...
Grabs it at the 25-inch stride. And the tackle is made, but not before that completion gets him 30-plus. Down to the 18-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Looking for the score. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6.
And listen, as a quarterback, you're trying to find the matchup, trying to find who's open. I don't know if anybody was open, but that was not a greatly thrown football. I don't know if it was miscommunication, but the ball thrown at...
This will be picked off, maybe just the turning point they needed. Taking it the other way. And the freshman just showed those great ball skills and snatched it right out of the air. The Sooner offense returns to the field. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen.
Lofts one high and deep. And he's got it inside the 15-yard line. Touchdown, Oklahoma! And once he found daylight, it was Katie bar the door, baby.
And that's step one. Great job by this offense getting in the end zone. Now you got to go get the stop. You got to get the football back. You got to find a way to do something to create a turnover, get an onside, to get the football back, to get back in this football game.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Quarterback will audible. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Extending the play. He's going to fire to the left. And it's picked off. That's the turnover they desperately needed. Takes it the other way. He's at the 10. Touchdown Sooners. A great return for the touchdown. Any return for a touchdown is a great one to a defense. What a play by this defense with the pick 6.
And how about the defender? Exactly what you're supposed to. Breaks on the football, makes the interception. Everybody on defense, we turn to offense. Go lay some blocks so my guy can get it and take it back to the house.
And they did have to knock through the extra point to move on top, and they have the lead in the fourth. And that one ought to help us build the drama down the stretch. He'll bring it back from inside the 15. Needed just a little more help to turn that into a big return. They'll mark him down at the 29. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick six, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake. Obviously, the defense took advantage of it, but you got to put it behind you. Jesse, I'm sure you know a thing or two about throwing a pick six and how to rebound.
I believe I've only thrown one in my life, but yes, I do, because of that singular instance. I'll say this. You can't let that play beat you twice. You got to go out and not try to get it all back here in one play. Just execute the offense.
That's caught. It's Williams. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Now on second down. He's looking to throw. Fires to the middle. Got him downfield. What a play there, and he's got it all the way down to the 7-yard line.
And I really like when offenses attack over the middle of the field. Between the linebackers and the safeties, there's usually a soft area that you can usually have some success. And a really nice job by this offense taking advantage of those areas.
He makes the connection. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. Now the offense tries to punch it in on second and goal. The run up the middle here, looking for a path to the end zone. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. They get the timeout called, 11 seconds remaining to play. The defense uses a timeout, and we are down to 11 seconds left to play. A huge chance for points here on third and goal, and if they can get it in, we might have ourselves a finish. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. They get the timeout call with 7 seconds left on the clock. And now on fourth down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. Right down the boulevard. It's good. They have taken the lead in the final seconds, guys, and the celebration has erupted on the sideline. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. Got to get everybody lined up quickly. Time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. This defense will try to keep everything in front. Wants to throw on first down. Quarterback floating away from pressure. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. And it's picked off for the 3rd time today. Oh, it's loose. And he goes to the ground, and that's how this game is going to end. That's the entire scenario you build up in your head in the backyard. Final drive, everything on the line, and you get the W.
So dang cool. How many times did you do it in your backyard just like that, like you're talking about, Reese, making the play to win the game on the final drive when your team needed it the most, Jesse, just coming through in the clutch.
Yeah, as players, you love this, and that's why you rep it in practice throughout the week, these 2-minute type situations late in games. What are you going to dial up? What can you go execute?
Welcome to Big D, Dallas, Texas, and the house the Pony Express built. Dickerson and James and SMU hoping to restore the glory and get things started in this one. What a game and what potential drama we have in store. You've seen this script before. Top 10 team goes into a cauldron of emotion on the road and just hopes to be able to get out and tell about it. As we'll see the number 8 team in the country, the Clemson Tigers, taking on the 21st ranked team in the land, the SMU Mustangs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. Clemson will kick off to get us underway. Fielded in the end zone, it's Smith. That gamble did not pay.
At the 12.
Bring him down at the 12-yard line. The offense set for a first down play. Pulls it, fired complete. And just a short. Way they pick up a few.
The quick passing game does several things. One, it doesn't let the pass rush get you. Those great defensive linemen, the ball's coming out so fast they can't get there. And then what else? It gets me ahead of the sticks. I don't have to worry about getting in long yardage and predictable situations.
That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop. This offense will snap it from the 42 on 1st and 10. Dropping back, it's Jennings. He's right on target. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
They're trying to throw the wide receiver screen to pick up that first down, but the defense just too much speed getting to the ball carrier on that one.
Quickly complete. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a big gain.
Well, the short passing game is a great way-to for the offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable, but it also allows you to see how the defense is going to react and play. So this can...
He unleashes a long one. And it's picked off. And after the interception and the turnover, this defense has set its offense up for business.
And how about that play by the defense here early in this game opening drive, facing one of the best quarterbacks in all of college football, and they're able to get an interception. That is going to be massive for their confidence in this game.
Pre-snap motion, quarterback trying to get a read. Little too much juice on that one from the junior.
I love the decision by the quarterback. He found the open man, just don't love the throw. Got to be a little bit more accurate, make it easier on your target.
And now on second down for this offense. Good timing on the quick out. He's brought down, solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down.
And frankly, if that's a completion, it's not going to make the end-of-season highlight reel. But in this game, it could lead to a highlight reel type play. The offensive coordinator may be setting something big up for later in the game.
They'll throw on 3rd and short. Caught over the middle. It's Grinding Stool. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down. Clemson jumps to the line.
And you see tight end matchups all over the field all the time now. It used to just be in the red zone. Now you just find the big fellow, you put him in the slot, try to give him the ball as much as possible because you know he can make big plays.
Takes his shot. Off the deflection, missed a great chance to force the turnover. Instead, it'll be second down.
Yeah, and a really good job by the defender understanding the ball's coming. I got to break on it and go and not try to intercept it and make a bad play. He swats it down and makes sure that's an incompletion.
The aerial assault continues. Got it set up on the outside. And just destroying his way through the field. They drag him down, but not before he's moved the chains, and the screen pass is effective.
And they executed that running back screen to perfection. Quarterback held on to it. He let the rush get to him. Offensive lineman got out in position, and the running back sold it too. Once he had the ball in his hands, he just had blockers and green field out in front of him. They pick up an explosive play on a running back screen.
This Tiger running game starting to show some juice, sort of a C.J. Spiller type of feel.
Yeah, and it doesn't always hit you early. It doesn't always hit you on the first possession, but I do think they've done a good job over the years, Clemson, with sticking with the run game, creating that balance, trying to get those first downs, and trying to create some tempo against your defense.
Shoved back behind the chains. It's 1st and 15. Use the play fake. Now to throw. He'll try to do it himself. And the ball's on the ground. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover. I guess in this case, the scramble giveth and the scramble taketh away, and the ball was taken away.
And I'm not sure if he just didn't see an open guy downfield or if his receivers didn't do a good enough job on the scramble rule getting open. But at the end, quarterback held on to it way too long. That allowed the defense to catch up to him and create the take.
Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. Makes the grab on the left side. Nothing but green ahead. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, SMU. Quick strike touchdown comes out and jump-starts the offense.
Man, we see this in college football, so much explosiveness and firepower, and we get high-scoring game after high-scoring game, and it looks like we're on pace for one of those right now.
About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown.
5-0.
He'll bring it out. It's Williams. That is a decision he will likely regret. He brings it out of the end zone, and he's knocked down at the 10. Looking for a productive play on first down. Wants to throw. It's Klubnik. Flushed out of the pocket. It's complete to the right. And he didn't squeeze it. It's loose.
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, SMU 6, Clemson 0.
They'll start the drive here with first down to open this period. Quarterback checking off. He wants to throw. It's incomplete, and trust me, you will not see that very often from this guy. It's second down.
Just got to finish the play through the wide receiver. You got to look that one in and complete it. It's a bad drop.
Right back up top on 2nd and 10. Catch in the middle. It's Maffa. They make the stop right there. Good pickup. It's still short of the first down. Clemson is quick to the line. They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. The completion well past the sticks. Not much of a fourth down gamble when it's that much of a sure thing. An easy conversion for this offense. Clemson set up with another first down. Looking for a man. It's Klubnik. Got his man on the right. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
They're about to run a dirty half-dozen plays on this drive. Receivers telling the quarterback what they see. On second down, he's looking downfield. Quickly complete. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
Well, you can tell those two have been practicing the out route all off-season long. They look like they could have completed that in their sleep.
This feels like 4-down territory, third and short from the 40. Breaks the tackle. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line. And the Tigers come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to go up top on first down. He wants to go deep. And he's got it inside the 10. Big pickup before he goes out of bounds, but there is a flag. We'll have to see if it stands. Clemson now operating in the red zone. Off the play fake. Finds his tight end. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Grabbed in the middle. It's Briningstool. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
I think that time offensively, you're just trying to take what the defense is giving you, right? They're playing zone coverage. You got your big fella just working right over the ball. It's an easy pitch and catch. Just take the profit, and let's keep going.
And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
It doesn't take this defense a lot of time to get to the quarterback, man. They've got speed all over the place. They hit him so quickly, and because of that, the ball falls incomplete.
Dropping back, it's Klubnik. Pocket starts to collapse. Quarterback just flat missed it. Incomplete. Clemson jumps to the line. Motion trying to get the defense to show its hand. Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. On fourth down, going to the air. Makes the catch, he's got enough. And the defense able to drag him down, but not before. They'll recycle that down marker. They kept that drive alive, but still ground to cover here on first down. Gets it out fast. Touchdown, Clemson! A great catch and run for 6.
Number 7, catch and score.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point puts them on top by 1. That is what they mean when they say ball control. A 14-play touchdown drive. And close the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. They already have the lead, and they apparently want more here in the first half, going for the onside kick. Looks as if the hands team will be able to recover the ball.
Yeah, and a great job by the receiving team. When you see the football kick, man, you got to be smart how fast it's coming, if I'm ready to catch it, if it needs to go to the next wave. Nice job being organized, seeing it, and executing well.
They'll start this drive with a pass. He's taking the shot. He's got it on the right. Touchdown, Mustangs! And once Once he got loose, it was all over. That is what we call in the industry a defensive breakdown. That guy was loose for the big play.
Busted coverage, really, really bad execution. Somebody slipped, somebody fall.
And that one is picked off in the end zone. Just trucks through it. Nowhere to go, and now the ball's out. He finds the end zone for the 2, and now the lead is 7. So they got the touchdown, now going to put it in the hands of their defense to finish off this half. He'll bring it out. It's Brown. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. Now, they're backed up here, Jesse. Wonder how aggressive they're willing to be.
I think it's going to come down to how much confidence they have in this quarterback and his decision-making, because you cannot throw an interception.
He tries to take the top off. Makes the grab at the 25, and there's room. All by himself down the middle. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Tiger.
And what nice play design. You get your speedster, you put him in the slot, usually get a better matchup. And then what do? You fade him towards that sideline, run a go. Nice ball thrown way out wide. He just runs underneath it and just too much speed. Couldn't catch him. Gets in the end zone for 6.
You get that touchdown right before the half, build the momentum, and the last thing you need to do is mess it up by allowing a big kickoff return. Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. And the returner is stopped.
And your SMU Mustangs will take over 1st and 10.
Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. To the air on 1st down. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. The pass is incomplete, and there are 2 ticks remaining on the clock. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half.
Really nice play by the defender, being in a good position for that deep ball down the field, not letting the receiver put his big body on him.
Looking for a huge play. Snags it inside the 20. They make the stop, but man, oh man, did he almost get a score on the final play of the half. A big gain.
At the end of the 1st half, with the score, SMU 14, Clemson 13.
And the Mustangs will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the 2nd half. He'll bring it out. It's Williams. Smashes through. That is a decision he will likely regret. He brings it out of the end zone, and he's knocked down at the 10. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. They got a lot done through the air in the 1st half, and they might need even more production here in the 2nd.
I think they will, Reese, and I think this is an offense that has proven they're playing with good timing right now. They've got some matchups where they're winning one-on-one, and they're just going to have to keep going back to the well, David, and relying on hitting some explosive plays to win this game.
Yeah, and I think we look at numbers naturally, and they're losing. So that's the most important thing on the scoreboard, but they have had success, and so what do? You keep playing pitch and catch. You got to score, but you got to talk to your defense. I need some stops. I need the football back quickly so we can do some more damage.
With the catch, it's Maffa. And he was just a couple of steps away from taking that one even further after the catch. Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. Quarterback changing the plays at the line. Looking to pass. It's Klubnik. He'll take the deep shot. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Got room on the return. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
Not all guys have the ability to break on the football, go make a play, and catch it. You play defense for a reason. A lot of the wide receivers are the ones that do most of the catching. Great job by the defense securing the INT.
Trying to start the drive with a pass. And the quarterback is snowed under. The Mustangs in the hurry-up.
And I think this team knew going into halftime trailing, their defense was going to have to step up here in the second.
And he feels the heat coming in and burns him up. Another sack. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, backed up inside their 20. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Snagged in the middle. It's Daniels. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. I don't know if this is the time for this type of risk. Offense going for it inside its own 40. On fourth down, trying to find his man. Soft spot in the middle. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. And the Mustangs have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. Quick strike complete. At the 20, he's got space. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, SMU! That's his 3rd touchdown pass of the day. The defense has no clue how to respond right now.
No, and the defense has had absolutely no answer. He's been on the money. He's
to the end zone, and it's picked off.
The attempt at the 2-point conversion is no good. That keeps
almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
Clemson, 13.
Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. He'll be stopped, but good work there to get the ball out to the 37. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. Mistakes are going to happen, as they did on that last drive. Now, how will they respond, Jesse?
And this is the kind of guy who's going to take full accountability. That was my bad. That's on me. I'm about to leave this.
Oh, there's the ball. Bounced right back to them. Just nosing into enemy territory at the 49. It's 1st and 10. He's going to pass.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
2nd down coming up.
Now here on 2nd down, see if they keep tossing it around. Looking to throw, it's Klubnik. Throws to the tight end. Fires into traffic, it's picked off. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. And the senior just took that one out of the air and sends it the other way.
And another mistake from this quarterback. That's back-to-back drives now that have resulted in interceptions. He's got to find a way to find something different, get in a better rhythm, start seeing the field better, Palmer, because he's not in a flow right now.
No, David, it looks like he's forcing the football a little bit, maybe trying to make up for that interception he threw on the last drive. But that last play, there was no way that football should have gone there. He could have gotten off of that, checked it down, or thrown it away. This quarterback, he needs a breather right now. He's got to collect himself.
The give to the back. They knock him down behind the line, and the defense finishing this 3rd quarter in style.
That's the end of the 3rd quarter of play. With the score, SMU 20, Clemson 13.
2nd down here as they go back to work after the break. He's looking to throw. Lost one deep down the right side. Hits him in stride inside the 10. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it first and goal at the 6. After that huge gain, now a chance to cash it in from just outside the 5. Looking to the end zone. And he's got it! Touchdown, Mustangs! My philosophy on going for 2 is only when you have to. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. How about this? A 2-point conversion coming. Looking downfield, it's Jennings. And it's intercepted, maybe breathing a little life into this team. The 30. At the 20.
The attempt at the 2-point conversion is no good. That keeps the score. SMU 26, Clemson 13.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. He wisely lets that one bounce through the back of the end zone, and they'll take over at the 25. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. After throwing the pick on the last drive, need to take care of the ball this time, Jesse.
We're going to find out a lot about this quarterback right here, too. How does he fight through adversity after that last drive?
Yeah, clear.
Sends it downfield. A big-time catch along the sidelines. Got the foot down, and an excellent throw, too. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
Man, oh man, when you got a weapon like that, you got to find him, and you got to give him the ball in space. You have some plays on your play sheet, and some of them just say, that guy, get him the ball, let him do the rest. Dangerous weapon out of the backfield, catching the football, making the big play.
They got one of the touchdowns they needed, and they'll try to get the ball back right now with the onside kick. Few anxious moments there, but the hands team true to its name as they make the grab and get the ball. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. Looking to throw, it's Jennings. He's going to fire deep. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Well, the offense is sending a very clear message. They didn't hit that play, but they've shown they've got the quarterback with the arm talent, and they've got the wide receivers with the speed. They are going to try and take shots and take the top off this defense. So if you're the secondary on defense, you know right now you're going to be in your back pedal. You're going to be turning and running a lot throughout the course of this game.
Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion?
That's why it's so important for this defense to win first and second down. You set up third and longs like that, you can show your exotic looks, you can get the pass rush going, everybody on the back end expecting throw, and that's how you force incompletions and force fourth down.
Finds his man and they convert. And they finally get him to the ground. An easy conversion for this offense. Defense not exactly the perfect fourth down call there. We have arrived at the 2-minute warning, a one-possession game as this offense tries to hold on. Trying to find his man on first down. Getting some heat. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
Well, the offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. To the air, it's Jennings. And the defense is there to stop him short of the 1st down. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. Snags it! And he's into the end zone! Touchdown, SMU! Like a Thanksgiving turkey, they're just being caught. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing, he's working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire, you might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody, live with the results, because everything else ain't working anyways.
Getting aggressive here and going for 2. Now the play fake. Quarterback now breaking the field. It's incomplete, and he's lucky to get that one back, almost intercepted. They'll try to follow that last touchdown with an onside kick.
21.
They'd hope to get that thing bouncing around, but the hands team is able to corral it. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him. Fires to the wideout. Makes a connection. Gets it into the end zone, but wait a minute. We'll have to check out the laundry on the field. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. 1st down here for the offense. Use the play fake, now to throw. Showing the arm strength to the left. And he's got it inside the 25. And they finally get him stopped, but it's a big throw and catch, and he's down at the 5. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. To the air, it's Klubnik. Lets it go to the end zone. And it's grabbed for the late touchdown. And how about this? It's not over yet. Now they'll try to get the 2 and make it a 3-point game late. Takes a snap, wants to throw. He's got it. 2-point conversion is good, and now they're within a field goal here in the 4th. They got the touchdown they needed. Now trailing by a field goal, they'll line up for the onside kick. That's why they call them the hands team. They're able to secure the onside kick. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. All right, this game just got tighter, and you just don't want to make a mistake here, David.
Especially in the 4th quarter. Remember, you're still leading this ball game. You're still going to execute the same way, Palmer. Don't get frantic.
Don't get frantic, but I would like to see them stay aggressive, too. You put a touchdown up on the board here, and this goes back to being a 2-possession game.
They'll line up for a 2nd down play. He's looking to throw. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Oh, and he gets downfield for the big catch. Ball's out, and he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own.
And when you run an offense, when you're going to pitch the ball and you're going to lateral, there's danger to it, right? There's reading things that have to happen when you pitch it. Don't get hit while you're pitching it, so it goes all over the place. Great job by the defense being disciplined, understanding, causing the fumble.
And he is finding wide-open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day. And he's going to score on the interception. Touchdown, Mustangs! The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, don't drop it. Then thought, don't get caught, don't get caught. And he didn't. The pick 6.
Hey, these guys can play offense, too, now. Look at this. I show you I can do.
Oh, look out. The ball's free. And what a fortuitous turn of events to get that football back.
Is no good. That keeps the score.
They're lining up to kick it off after the pick six, and that defense will come out feeling it. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the returner will be brought down. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. No time to feel sorry for yourself here, Jesse. There's still a chance, but you've got to get it going now.
No doubt.
Trying to beat the D deep. A sensational grab down the field there as they try to at least put a positive spin on the end of this game. Run out of bounds after the long game, but they've got it down 1st and goal.
It's a beautiful pass and catch. I love the job the quarterback does manipulating the defense with his eyes. He froze that safety, and that allowed his receiver more room to work his route.
And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
I think defenses sometimes get frustrated and you want to get blitz happy and because you give up yards. In this day and age, you're going to give up yards. Who cares? This is the area.
And the defense gets loose, bringing the Heat, and down he goes again. It's still 3rd and goal. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Going for it all. And it's picked off for the 4th time today. And with that turnover, that'll finish the game. They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. Well, points weren't the issue, guys, but they couldn't string together enough stops to get the victory.
Yeah, good news, bad news scenario, I guess. Good news is you're going to score. This offense looks like they can be explosive and they can light up the scoreboard. Bad news, though, David, they've got a lot to clean up on the defensive side of the ball.
Yeah, and welcome to college football nowadays, right? This is how it works.